My wife gave me two choices after I cheated. I never imagined my life would take such a turn. If you had told me 2 years ago that my marriage would be hanging by a thread because of my own actions, I would have laughed in your face. But now here I am, desperate, confused, and on the verge of losing the woman I love. My name is Jake and I'm 34 years old. My wife, Emily, is 32. We've been married for 2 years, and before that, we dated for another 2. I wish I could say our love story was simple, but it was far from it. When Emily and I first got together, I wasn't fully present in the relationship. I was still in love with my ex, Alyssa. The history I shared with her was deep, complicated, and unfinished. So when Emily confessed her feelings to a mutual friend, I saw it as an opportunity, not for love but for distraction. She was kind, intelligent, and beautiful. The kind of woman most men would dream of having by their side. But in the beginning, my heart was elsewhere. I made mistakes. Big ones. Emily caught Alyssa at my apartment one night. She had been taking a shower in my bathroom. The betrayal on Emily's face that day will forever be etched into my memory. She didn't yell. She didn't throw things. She simply walked away. That moment should have been the end of us. But somehow it wasn't. When she left, it felt like a part of me had been ripped away. For the first time, I realized that Emily was the woman I truly wanted. I fought for her. I begged. I promised to change. And over time she forgave me. We built something real after that. A life. A marriage. A partnership. And then I threw it all away. Again. The work wife that became a nightmare. It started harmlessly. At least that's what I told myself. Eva, a coworker in the office next to mine, was flirty from the beginning. She would brush against my arm, make suggestive jokes, and text me on weekends saying she missed me. It was just workplace banter, until it wasn't. People started jokingly calling her my work wife, and I played along. I should have shut it down immediately. I should have told her I was happily married. But I didn't. It escalated quickly. The texts became more personal. Then one night they turned sexual. It was never supposed to be physical. Just words on a screen. Until that night. A coworker's birthday party. A few too many drinks. A lapse in judgment. Eva touched my arm. I should have moved away. She whispered in my ear. I should have left. She kissed me and I kissed her back. And before I knew it, we were locked in a restroom, tangled in something I couldn't take back. When it was over, I felt disgusted. With her. With myself. With everything. I avoided Eva after that. I ignored her texts. But she wasn't letting go. A few weeks later, she called and asked to meet. I went, thinking I'd finally tell her to leave me alone. Instead, she barely let me speak before she was on me again. And I let it happen. Again. After that night, I knew I had crossed a line I could never uncross. I wanted to put an end to it, but before I could, Eva found Emily's number. And she told her everything. The consequences I never expected. Emily's face when she read that message. God, I wish I could erase that moment from existence. She didn't scream. She didn't break down. She simply looked at me, her eyes hollow. You did this to me again? She whispered. I tried to explain. I was drunk. I didn't mean to. It was a mistake. But she wasn't buying it. If it was just a mistake, you would have told me immediately, she said. You hid it because you knew exactly what you were doing. She was right. The following weeks were hell. We barely spoke. She avoided me. I could feel her slipping away and it terrified me. I begged her to reconsider leaving. I told her I'd do anything to make it right. But then she hit me with something I never saw coming. An ultimatum. A choice between divorce or an open relationship. At first I thought she was joking. But the seriousness in her eyes told me otherwise. If you get to sleep with other people, she said, then I do too. It's only fair. My stomach twisted at the thought. I had messed up, but I didn't want an open marriage. I wanted her. Just her. But Emily wasn't budging. She told me this was her only way of reclaiming her happiness. That she had been faithful for years, even when men pursued her daily. And if I couldn't control myself, why should she? Every fiber of my being screamed no. But if I refused, she'd leave. I was trapped. The agonizing decision. I spent weeks battling with myself. Could I really agree to this? Could I watch my wife be with another man? The mere thought of it made my chest tighten. I tried to convince her to rethink it. Emily, this isn't the answer. I love you. I don't want anyone else. I just want us to heal. She looked at me, her expression unreadable. Liar, she said simply. She wouldn't let me touch her. Wouldn't let me hold her. The distance between us grew and I felt myself drowning. One night I finally broke down. Emily, please, I pleaded. I can't do this. I just want you. Her response sent a shiver down my spine. Then you should have thought about that before you cheated. She gave me an ultimatum. Open the marriage, or sign the divorce papers. And now I don't know what to do. So I'm asking you, what should I do? Do I agree to this arrangement knowing it will break me inside? Or do I let go of the woman I love because of my own mistakes? I need help, because no matter which choice I make, I lose.